it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So this is the last week of the month of June that I am making this page. Now, I hadn't used, those sprays yet, and I wanted to make sure I did that. So as you see, I showed you a couple of the colors that I had used. And the reason why it's kind of splotchy the way it is because what I didn't show you is I had colored the the wood veneer, the little pieces, and you'll see those here in just a bit. I'm going to put them here. And what I had left over on the plastic that I had used to color those wood veneer, I just put this cardstock on top, and that's what made this this paper anyway. So I wanted to mention that white cardstock, I believe it is, oh, it could be close to my heart paper. I'm not really sure. I know it's not foundation paper, and I know it's not watercolor paper. Pretty sure it is not the American Craft Texture paper either. So that's the only other paper I have. I don't think I have any like Michael's brand or, just generic 12 by 12 cardstock. So it's not very thick, and my page did warp a bit, and it made a little tricky trying to glue everything down. So as you saw that I had used the yellow cardstock as a mat that is going to go on the very bottom, and I'm using a big chunk of that plaid paper that I absolutely love. I'm trying to use up as many of the smaller pieces as I can because I know that I'm probably going to throw away the small pieces if I don't use it. And I had just that little sliver of that rainbow paper. I wanted to use that. It's so funny. But I used every little bit I could of that paper. Now, I did show you the mustard. Oh, it's one of the Shimmers products. I had sprayed the Love in that, and I give it a very textured look. Actually, what I do is I spray it onto um, some plastic, and then I just kind of rubbed the the little round element in it and kind of smudged it all around, like, let it dry a little bit and then dip it again. And that's what gives it that textured look to it, the watercolor look. And I'm gonna, as you can see, I'm gonna put some of the foam tape underneath that. I really did want that to have some sort of dimension. Not that the wood veneer wasn't enough dimension, but okay, let me tell you what I learned about this wood veneer. I thought I would be so clever and to put gesso on it because I thought that it would work better. That was a big old waste of time. Don't do that. That was such a headache trying to get the little holes poked out, where the gesso got inside, and then you can't even really tell. Except there is a variation in color. Ugh, I wish I didn't do that, but what am I going to do? It's already done, and this is all I have of that. And I was able to use them all up. It was great to use all 6 of them there. I love that orange piece. Glad to be using that up as well. And then you can see how I kind of attach this all together. I'm so goofy sometimes. And I love the yellow polka dot just up there at the top under the plaid. Now, the flowers there, you probably remember from the very first week that I said I was probably going to cut these flowers out. Well, I did. I cut them all out. There is still some left over. You'll be able to see it in my, excuse me, my recap video of what I have left over. So I do have some of those, and you'll get to see where I actually keep all my flowers in my stash. Now, the reason why I'm having to put that bottle there on that wood veneer is because the paper is warped and it just wasn't gluing down. I am going to try to secure the white cardstock a little bit better onto the yellow paper, which is another reason why I wanted to have the yellow cardstock as the mat, because the white was so warped. I wanted it to be a little bit flatter. So, yeah, this is what I'm doing right here. I'm just trying to make it flatter. It does okay. And once I put it in a page protector, you're not even gonna be able to tell. And anytime that you use the gesso, your tape runner isn't going to work, so try to use some glue, some wet glue. Now, I use the Scotch, Tacky glue, to that I put in that little bottle because I really like the fine tip that that bottle, gives. I get those at Hobby Lobby. Now, this is the first time and the only time I'm using these white stickers. They're kind of a vinyl sticker, so it was, they were easy to use. It was almost impossible to see on the video, that they were even alpha. So, and I never thought to put it on the photo. I never think to do that. But the last few videos, I have been putting a lot of stickers on my photos. And when I took this picture of my feet, it didn't even dawn on me that this is what I would use this area for. So, okay, so I should talk about the photo. What it is my girls surprised me one year, and for Mother's Day, I got Berkeys. I first owned a pair of Birkenstocks from 1995 when I was pregnant with my youngest. My feet were so swollen that I couldn't get any shoes on, and those are the only shoes that I could find. Well, then, they were very, uh, well, my kids made fun of me. I ended up giving them away. I think I put them, to Goodwill or something. And then I wanted some more. And so my daughter was working at Journeys, which is a shoe store. And somehow she remembered that I wanted them. And they all went in together and they bought them for me. And I was very surprised, very happy. And I wear them all the time. In fact, I am wearing them right now. All right. And this is where my journaling's going to go. Got to make sure that I leave a space for that. That's one of my things that I'm working on for this year is I am trying to there's two things. I'm trying to mat my pages on cardstock, and I'm trying to journal on my pages. And then these little pins, I got these at Tuesday Morning. They came in a set, and they're from EK Tools, and they come in different sizes. I don't know which size this is. I didn't keep up with that. I do like them. They write very smooth, and I'm just writing about what I just already spoke about. There are some still shots at the end, and make sure you stop by the other ladies that are part of the Mini Kit Monday group. And remember that this month I'm the hostess for the giveaway. I'll be drawing that name soon, so make sure you have everything posted no later than uh, June the 30th at midnight. That's going to be the cutoff time, and that's going to be Eastern Standard Time. And then I will draw, or however it's done. A name will be selected, and I will send you a prize. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.